Hey guys, so today we're talking about happiness, and I've just got my sage just steaming away here because this is something that makes me feel happy. I love the smell of it, and going in on happiness. So, to most people, health and physical integrity are a recipe for a happy life. But if you think about it, really think about it, not all healthy people are happy, and not all unhappy people are sick, or not all sick people are miserable. And that is because our satisfaction and our daily state of happiness is driven by several different things, and they're changing all the time. And they're driven by things such as comparison to other people, which is often, they say, like that quote of comparison is the thief of joy. We take away our own happiness by perceiving the world in a certain way, by believing certain things about ourselves that are not necessarily true, and they've been created, those forms and beliefs, those beliefs have been created by our experiences in the past and what we've made out certain experiences to mean about ourselves, about other people, about the world. So really, we can be really, really healthy physically, but mentally we cannot be happy, and vice versa. You get sick people every day who are just full of laughs, full of joy, full of just the lightness of life, and just don't see life so seriously. And then you get those real healthy people that sometimes, illnesses happen to, and, the ones where you're like, they were really, really healthy. They used to go and to the gym every day or go to classes every day, and then they just collapsed one day and had heart failure or whatever it is. Like, these really tragic things do unfortunately happen. So the angle I'm coming at it from is simply from the mind, because happiness is literally a state of mind. It's that simple. Obviously, we have temporary things, fate, blows of fate that affect our state of mind temporarily, and they affect our happiness temporarily. But as we become accustomed to this new situation, that feeling diminishes, the impact of that blow diminishes within us. So we then go back to that other level of happiness that we have become accustomed to throughout our lives. So, we might be, let's say we've got a scale of 1 to 10 here. So 1 is really depressed, and 10 is ecstatic, like really, really happy with life, nothing can get you down. Let's say you're running on a 4, so you're a bit below average of happiness. You're running kind of low vibration mood. Something exciting might be happening, like a holiday or a birthday celebration that you're looking forward to. So your happiness might raise to 7, hover around 6, 7, 8, temporarily. You have your holiday, you have your birthday celebration, you then come back down. When you come back home or whatever, a few days later, you come back down, and that state of happiness is a 4 again, because you have not got to those deeper levels of changing the way you see yourself, changing the way you see the world, and just changing the reality in your head, essentially. And it can be really, really, really hard, and I get it, really hard for people to try and alter that state of thinking when they are in this kind of lower state of happiness, in essence in a lower vibration. It's difficult to get out of, but there are many ways that we can heighten that kind of level of happiness throughout life. So we're not just at a 4, we're not just at a 2, 3, 4, 5. We can be at a 7, 8, 9, even a 10. More so, happiness is changing all the time. We can't be at a 10 realistically the whole time, but we can certainly operate at this higher realm or higher rate of happiness in a day-to-day life when we start to acknowledge certain things. And the way I see it is, when we have health ailments, It's kind of a reflection of our happiness. Not for everybody, but for a lot of people it can be. When we're miserable, when we're depressed, when we have things wrong with us, or when we think we have things wrong with us, we tend to get ailments in the body. We tend to get diseases. We tend to get things that affect our neurological pathways and our nervous system. You know that saying of getting on my nerves. Literally, we feel irritated and we say, you're getting on my nerves, and it's literally to do with the nervous system. And then that can have an impact on our health. It could be the nerves in the hand, the nerves in the foot, the nerves in the brain. It could be anything. So our mental state affects our health. I will say it again. Our mental state affects our health. Happy people are less often affected by autoimmune diseases, heart attacks, diabetes, cancer, depression. The list goes on and on. Happy people are also more likely to have good health indicators in general and a better social network. So they're more likely to want to get themselves out there. They're more likely to want to meet people, to make new friends, and also just be more sociable, have more life, like live more life, have more vitality and vigor in life, even if they might be really overweight or whatnot. They might not be in the best state to look at. Their mental state is something different. It's in a different league to these quote unquote healthy people. So really what I want you to do, if you are really seeking happiness, don't just focus on the physical. Obviously the self-love comes into it, like makeup will obviously make you feel better if you want to wear makeup. Getting your hair done will make you feel better. Having a bath, all these different things. But for me, it's the simple things like burning sage, essential oils. Like I've got a bottle here of my favorite essential oil, it's patchouli, and every time I smell it, it's divine to me. And things like this, like essential oils, can literally change the chemicals in your brain just by smelling it through the bottle. So you don't even have to use the drops, but obviously you can use a diffuser as well to diffuse it into the room and, you know, clear the room of like negativity and things like that, and just change your mood as well. So it's utilizing things in the 3D like that, but also changing the way you think. And obviously things like exercise will release the feel-good hormones that we need in order to feel happy. So that goes without saying. Exercise, fresh air, nature, but doing it regularly and being very consistent with it is 100% going to help you get to that higher level of happiness that you can maintain and sustain. So I'm going to leave you with a few final thoughts about happiness and how we can keep that level higher at a sustained rate. So one was the self-care that I was just speaking about. So making sure, you know, you love yourself, do the things that make you feel good, go and buy a new outfit if that's what's going to make you feel better. But it's not all about the aesthetics, obviously, like I said. But the more you feel like you look good, the more you're going to feel good, okay? And it's not just from a weight perspective, it's just from literally just feeling good in yourself. Number two, having a sense of hopefulness, enthusiasm, and engagement. Being present in the moment, being present with your peers, with your friends, with your family, and being engaged as well. And that goes hand in hand with being present. Not only that, but being enthusiastic about it. Being happy for other people will make yourself be happier. Again, the happier we are, the happier we can be to other people. Like we can hold people's space a lot better. Optimism is a huge one as well. So the more optimistic we are about life, the happier we're going to be. Obviously, if we feel like life isn't going our way, or that there's no hope in this world, it's all doom and gloom, especially at this time right now where I know a lot of people are thinking that and feeling that. And, you know, suicide rates have gone up like never before. Now is really the time we've just got to have a faith and trust that things are going to be okay. Stay optimistic, and that will help us keep on that level of happiness where we can serve other people and ourselves a lot more effectively. So another one is having supportive family and friends network around us and not pushing them away, because a lot of the time when we are depressed, when we are down, we tend to push those that are closest to us away or begin to blame them for things that really aren't their fault. They're just a reflection of our internal happiness. So having that support there and leaning in on them whenever you need them, and not being afraid to be vulnerable in those situations when you really do need them, because they are going to want the best for you. They are going to want you to feel happy and just to feel supported as well and feel loved. So that's just something to bear in mind. Like, don't shy away from your friends and family, because more often than not, they are going to want the best for you. And last but not least, the ability to face life's ups and downs with emotional balance, because life is not going to always be plain sailing, as we all well and truly know. So whenever these trials and tribulations arise in your life, it's all about how you react to them, okay? Life is 99% how you react to it and 1% what happens to you. So really check yourself. See how you're reacting to these things. See, are my emotions in balance? Am I in control of my emotions, or am I erratic with my emotions? And it's okay if you are erratic with your emotions and you can't control them, but then just check yourself once you felt that. Obviously, you've got to go through it and feel it and, you know, feel those emotions bubbling up, but then check yourself, see how you can balance out those emotions. And that is really the key to life, of keeping that sustained level of higher happiness, is just how you react to things and keeping yourself emotionally balanced. Because we will get stresses in life. They come when we least expect them. Sometimes 5 different things might come in one go. And so when you can master your reaction and your emotions, then you know that you are good. You're set for life and you're able to just live a happier existence, knowing that you're able to handle anything that comes your way. And that's when fear starts to diminish as well. And our happiness will shoot up, just knowing that we've got this. All right. So yeah, they are my kind of go-to things on happiness. And just know, again, just a quick reminder that a healthy body doesn't necessarily mean you're happy, and being really happy doesn't necessarily mean a healthy body. You've got to have the right balance of both. So live your life, be happy. Don't be too hard on yourself. Be kind to yourself, and just know that whatever comes your way, you'll be able to, with practice, acknowledge them and deal with them with a good balanced emotional state. So with that, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully see you in the next video.